This is the physical persecution that happened to us in 70 AD, the desolation of abomination. Our people were slaughtered by the Romans that didn't take heed to this prophecy. So when they talking about this as a church, that's madness. Nowhere in the scriptures it says the church. The people that bear the man-child is Israelites. He came out of an Israelite woman. Okay? Read on.
Verse 14. And to the woman were given 2 wings of a great eagle, that she might fly into the wilderness.
That she might do what?
That she might fly into the wilderness.
So once the desolation of abomination, right before that happened, those that took heed to Christ's prophecy that's written of in Mark the 13th chapter and the 14th verse, they fled into the wilderness, which is Africa. Because who prepared a place in Africa for us? Let's see, read.
And to her place, where she is nourished for a time, and times, and a half a time, from the face of the serpent.
So we had to run into Africa because the face of the serpent was destroying us. From the face of the serpent. That lets you know where Satan was doing his destruction from. The place he took down, Jerusalem. From the face of the serpent. Who took Israel down? The Romans. The Romans. So who was being utilized by Satan? The Romans. So how can you expect their religion to bring you back to Christ? They're in bed with the serpent. Read on.
Verse 15. And the serpent cast out of his mouth water as a flood after the woman.
Those are lies from the religion, the great religion, the Roman Catholic Church. A flood overtakes a person. So they set up missionaries to convert the children of Israel that fled from the face of the serpent. These religions were not to convert the other nations. They were already dealing with Satan. These missionaries are to find us. And you hear these churches bragging, well, we have a mission in Africa and doing... No. This is that flood you're doing all in those areas you haven't hit yet. Continuing the flood from the Great War. From the Roman Catholic Church. Read.
And the serpent cast out of his mouth water as a flood after the woman.
After the woman is the children of Israel. Read.
That he might cause her to be carried away of the flood.
So they set up religion to overtake us. That's the flood. Some of us don't know which way is up based on all the religions that's in the earth. That's the flood. To confuse God's people. Read.
And the earth helped the woman.
The earth did what?
And the earth helped the woman.
The earth helped our people. Why? There's records that were hid in the earth by our foreparents, the children of Israel. The Essenes and the Qumran caves. All the records that the Jewish people, and as soon as they find it, stake claim to. And those are our records. The book of Enoch, the book of Jasher, all these different records that came out of the earth helped us because it do what? It destroyed the lies or the philosophy of the Roman Catholic Church. And give understanding to the Bible, the same understanding these philosophers don't want the populace to have. Read.
And the earth opened her mouth and swallowed up the flood with the dragon cast out of his mouth.
So with this truth, with this information, we can swallow up all the lies of the Roman Catholic Church. Easy. Because the Roman Catholic Church and Christianity don't teach the Bible. They teach Roman philosophy. It's easy to tear them down. Because what they're dealing with is Roman psychology and Roman philosophy. Okay? What are they teaching Plato in theologian seminary colleges for? They teach philosophy, psychology in seminary colleges. Yes. Read on.
Verse 17. And the dragon was wroth with the woman.
So the dragon was mad at the woman. Why? Because Christ came from us. So he was going to destroy anything that made Christ. Now you understand the reason for the depopulation. This is the end of our tribulation. Our tribulation really started in 70 AD. There's no such thing as no 7-year tribulation. We've been in tribulation ever since we left our homeland, Palestine, Jerusalem. Read on.
And went to make war with the remnant of her seed.
Why it says the remnant of her seed? Because there was a few out of Israel that's a remnant of those that escaped. The Romans took advantage and threw the rest of the people in arenas and Hellenized them and destroyed them. So there's a remnant that escaped that Satan is after. Let's see the